Well, chat, we made it. It's another week down. It is Friday the 13th, though. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk, welcome on in. The end of the week is upon us. The arcade is open. We're running a little late. I had... Where do I even start? So last night, we had a hot water line. Had a hot water line split. So it was like, the fuck? Let's see if we can... Oh, hey, there we go. What about if I do this? No, that made it worse. There we go. Hi. There we go. That's better. Yeah, we had the hot water line to the washing machine split. So there's a bit of a cleanup. Now the problem is the the fucking floor in the laundry room is splitting and heaving because it's wood. So yeah, there was that. And then I actually had to drive my stepdaughter to a doctor's appointment this morning. Twitch mom Eliza was not available because it's a busy time of the year for her, right? She works in marketing, so it's a busy time of the year for her and where she works. So yeah, it's it's definitely been a thing. Wow, I really need a shave though. Holy shit. So today we're just gonna sort of jump into Forza Horizon 5. We're just gonna do a bit of a relaxed, chill kind of sun. We're gonna chase sunsets. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something cinematic. We're gonna chase some sunsets, and I hope you're all having a good day. And thanks for coming on in. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do this. I'm going to try to do this as cinematically as humanly possible. Wow, that is loud. Holy shit. Myers. For whatever reason, it looks like it looks like my resolution is at like 8K. I don't know why that is, but man, that is rough. We're gonna fix this. Hold on, chat. Let me get us over to the. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do that for now. There it is. Okay. Let's see why. That's so rough. Why is that so bad? I know that is all good. Ultra, high, yeah. Okay. Full screen is on. Yeah. Okay. So, no, yeah, we'll turn that down. Doesn't need to be over 50 FPS for what we're doing. Oh, it's registering. Why is it registering so high? Holy shit. Nope. Okay. Saving, please. There we go. Okay. Let's go. But yeah, thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Like I said, today we're keeping things really super low key today. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Oh wow, that cinematic. Can I turn that cinematic off? Yeah, we're gonna turn that off. We're gonna turn the depth of field. Maybe. Well, maybe we'll turn that on for now. I want to test this out because as you can see, like, again, I've been going through and doing some stuff with
Welcome back, Scott.
And that car is gorgeous. All right. Well, like I said, today it's just about the drive. I feel like we need to let's turn the game audio down just a bit. There we go. Nice. So yeah, today's just gonna be a nice, easy sort of relax. We're just gonna cruise around. We're not gonna do any races. As you can see, there's no HUD. Just keeping it nice and chill, nice and relaxed. No camera. Just gonna sit here and have a conversation with all of you as you come in and you come in and hang out and everything. Looks like we got sunrise coming. That's pretty. Oh, hell yeah. All right, nice. Also, quite honestly, I think this is better because from the perspective of kind of I want to be able to do like screen capture stuff specifically for short form content. And sometimes doing this cinematic stuff is just the best way to go about it, you know? I think I've really kind of captured it here, though. Honestly, I really feel like I captured this nicely. All right, there we go. Ugh. Oh. Bro. What in the what was that about? Where did he come? Where did that dude come from? Man. What is happening right now? What was that? Bro, do you even Forza? Like, what is the deal, dude? All right, so if you were watching, you're just jumping in for the first time ever. My name is Scott. This is the arcade. Welcome into the community. We're just doing a kind of a Forza Friday, I guess you could say. We're just doing a very cinematic kind of chill driving around, no races, no HUD. As you can clearly see. But I am open to suggestions. Like if you want to see a specific car or something, we'll switch it up a little bit, you know? Can I drive with you? Stabby. Can you drive with me? I don't actually have a session ID. I mean, if you can find me on Xbox, on Xbox, I mean, you can join me or join the session that I'm in. I'm not hidden anywhere, but I generally don't, like, I'm not doing any racing. This is just sort of a cinematic. We're just cruising. No racing, no time, just trying to, except for getting sweaty right there because, you know, I had to. I am open to suggestions for like what cars you might want to see if I've got the car. Stabby, how are you doing, man? How's your Friday so far? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I don't have the wheel set up for today though either. Normally I would use a wheel, but today's just been there's a lot of stuff going on in the background right now too that it's just streaming. Even like I had actually considered just taking today off and not streaming, but I was like, you know what? No. Tired is not an excuse, you know. Apparently you gotta be willing to put yourself through a little bit of pain. But you know what? I think I'm going to change my car. I love this car, don't get me wrong. Because look at, how can you not like this car? This car is fucking just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Cracked on 100 milligrams of 100,000. Why? As far as I know, I think it is, yeah. That's pretty much my name across all the platforms, so. Why so much caffeine, bro? Yeah, that should be my name. Oh, no, it's Cascade Overload. It's my old, never mind. It's hard to explain. We're gonna change car, though. How are we feeling, chat? Bentley, you know what? I'm feeling a it's right up in the top on the top right hand side of the screen. Cascade Overload, all one word. Hello, Casper. How are you? Why so much caffeine? Are you trying to get your heart to explode? Because that's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. That's how you get your heart to explode. I'm not feeling the muscle right now. I kind of, you know what? Let's go down. Ooh. Yep. We're going with the NSX. Got the Lotus. Oh, the Lotus is nice. Ooh. That's spicy. This car's got some. This is a spicy car. Hell yeah, let's go. So we're in the NSX, huh? Nice. Okay, so I'm seeing the weird TAA. Yeah, we're not doing the Horizon Realms. We're not doing any of the races. We're just, today is just about driving. No. Today is just about the drive, the cruise, you know, wandering around the map and taking the HUD off and Casper, are you've been spending some time with Crew Motorfest and you're enjoying that? I've enjoyed my time with Motorfest. I would like to get it. Oh man, every time I want to get back into something, the problem is I just never seem to have any time, right? It just feels like I don't have the time. Man, this is looking extra crispy today. I think the filter system I went with is really good. It's, oh yeah, holy shit, that's got some punch to it, man. Oh yeah. This is what I think this is what we needed to do today. The only thing now, what I really wish I could do, and by the way, Casper, if you're doing the, if you've been spending time in the Crew Motorfest, something I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but the crew has, specifically for Motorfest, has what they call a cruise mode. So it turns all the race stuff off. It turns all of the stuff off on the map. It turns your entire HUD off. Like, everything gets removed, so you don't have to worry about any of it.
Horizon Arcade will begin shortly.
Nope.
Good luck.
No. There shall be no Horizon Arcade. I don't want to go this way. We want to go this way. Wrong direction. Yeah, I want to go the opposite direction here. Oh. We're going a little too fast here. This is supposed to be about cruising, and I'm sitting here completely going against all of it. But yeah, so Motorfest has an actual cruise mode, which is absolutely fantastic. I think so anyway. And it turns all of the stuff off. It turns off, it gives you just straight up AI traffic and the other players, but it turns off all your HUD elements. It turns off the race. You know how the races and everything show up here in Forza? Well, it turns all of that stuff off in Motorfest. So you have none of that. Yeah, I was going the complete wrong, opposite direction to where I wanted to be. It is. Yeah, that's definitely me. I don't know. I think this one's still sounding a little too aggressive for my liking. I kind of think we might have to... That dude was going to brake check me. That dude would have brake checked me if he had the opportunity. I'm just saying. Okay, so a couple of things I might have to do. We're going to have to adjust some of the visuals here. There's this very weird... see, this is why I don't like temporal anti-aliasing. Wow, words are hard. Words are freaking hard today, bro. So yeah, excuse me, what do you mean? My controller, I can assure you, did not don't be a bitch. Discord is should see a notification. I have all my notifications. Everything is turned off. All of that stuff is off. I always do that when I'm just doing a cruise. I turn all my notifications off. So I won't see any notification, unfortunately. I'll get something at a later point, but... Oh, that'll be through Steam, I think. We're gonna sell it. I'm like, I don't need that car. Yeah, I don't get friend requests when I'm live. I won't get that until I'll get the email for it later. Oh, you did it through Xbox? Yeah. Yeah, I won't get that until later. I'll get the email notification for it. It won't pop up on screen at all. It won't pop up in my game. I'll have to add you after. Yeah, I had to do that years ago intentionally, just because I had an incident where there was a couple of individuals who were just constantly spamming stuff. So I actually had it notifications and everything turned off and sent direct to email. Did the same thing with Steam. I had to, because it was actually interrupting the stream. Oh, no. I'm not. I just like to explain it. That's all. So when people don't get an immediate response from me, it's like, hey, listen, I've got it set up for this reason. We had an incident years and years ago. Remember, it's always one or two bad apples that ruin it for the batch, right? yeah, so last night, oh my god, I was not expecting the hot water line to the washing machine to burst. Water in the laundry room all over the floor. It took fucking forever to clean it up last night. Now the worst part is because it's the floor in the laundry room is it's a hardwood laminate floor. It's peeling. The 2011 Audi RS3 hatchback. I mean, if the Sportback, if I've got one, let's see if we've got one. Let's see what I've got in the cars. Let's go for Audi. No, 2018. I've got the 2013 Avanti RS4. Oh, I do have the RS3 Sportback. There it is. Okay. Nice. All right, let's go. 2011 Audi RS3 Sportback. There we go. Ooh, that is a fiery color. Wow, that's a spicy car. Ooh, that's that is muy caliente. Ooh, spicy. Ah, shit. S2 930. Yeah, this, as you can see, most of mine are, I haven't done any work with them. I just like collecting them, and I barely ever drive most of my cars. I have like a handful of cars that are my go-tos that I drive all the time. So this is stock. This is 100%. I wish I could turn the skill song shit off. Can I just turn that off, please? I would like to turn that off, please. We're not doing the bad. No, we're not doing the Badlands. Hell no. Not happening. That kind of, you know what? Maybe we need to go off-road though. Hold on. Maybe. There it is. The tune was called Lethal Weapon, so I chose, I mean. Definitely a good way to go. Man, that sunshine is bright AF though. I think maybe it's time to climb the mountain, chat. What do you think? Mountain time? I feel like mountain time, maybe. Okay, hold on. We're going off-road for a second here. Hold on. Wow, that is... Dude just vibing. Look at him. Look at my guy just vibing away. Just, bro's just like... Just absolutely having at it. All right, so... Okay, let's go down to graphics here. Let's do... Okay. You know what? Let's try that. Let's see how that works. Want to see if the MSA works better. We throw that up to 8x. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, let's do short. That works. Save and continue. Okay. All right. Up. Bro. Holy shit. Okay. Not so bad. All right, let's... The fact that this game is running at ultra and it's only using like 25% of the freaking GPU is kind of insane. Where was... Wait, what was bro... Y'all saw that vehicle, right? Looked like it was a player vehicle. I was like, what the hell? What are you doing? All right, there we go. Let's... Bro. Hell yeah. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott. This is the arcade. We're just doing a bit of a Forza. I guess you could call it Forza Friday. I needed something to just sort of, you know, get into Forza, do a little bit of a cruise. No serious driving, no racing, just go out for a drive. There we go. Goodness. So the idea for doing this was just, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I really kind of enjoy doing more cinematic style gaming. Like taking an existing game such as, you know, Forza or American Truck or Euro Truck, and kind of trying to get things lined up so it's a little bit more of a cinematic experience for everyone. The one thing I've come to realize as I've gotten older is I don't play games to be sweaty. I don't play games to prove anything to anybody. You know, I don't need, you know, a freaking, you know, KDA in like Battlefield of like, you know, 32.6 or... Why does this thing keep disconnecting? Oh, this is really gonna piss me off. Hold on, let me change the USB port. Are going to be fine, or are you going to be an asshole about it? Oh, it's all right. I switched USB port, so I'm going to see if that does it. I'm starting to think it actually might be the cable. I might have to get a new USB-C cable, so it's like I've got to find a good higher end lightning cable for my stepdaughter for her iPhone. Problem is there's so much of this cheap ass cables now that it's really hard to do. It's hard to come by a good, solid, decent cable these days. There we go. Little handbrake action there. As you can see, I'm not really trying to go through the drift zone or anything. I'm not interested in doing that. I'm just kind of like, we're out for a drive. We're climbing the hill, man. We're getting the car dirty. We're getting dirty, chat. Yeah, this poor Audi is getting rough, bro. Man, this poor car. What am I doing to this Audi? We're driving off-road. We're not driving off-road. We're on a road. It's a dirt road, so it's a little, you know, it's questionable. It's questionable. The car just needs a wash, okay? That's all. Don't worry, Posen. Why isn't she roaring, just purring? Because we're not racing. There's no racing today. Today is just driving. No racing. It's just, I've got the HUD off. We're not doing races. We're just out driving the roads, just sort of doing a bit of a cinematic cruise. And so I'm not trying to race. I'm not trying to drift. We're, you know, no drag racing. It's just the open road and a couple of cars. I do think I need to turn D-band on. God, the color banding right now is rough. Yeah, May 19th. Yeah, Forza Horizon 6. I mean, I don't know. I've already. You tell me. Look at my license plate. We're going to Japan in May. You damn straight. We're definitely going to be doing some shenanigans for sure. Oh, she's a little snowy up here. Look at that. Oh. Man, the grossness that you end up getting on your car when you're driving around some of these locations is actually quite phenomenal. All right, we're gonna go back here for a moment. There it is. Hi, Sleepy. Pew, 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 pew. It's pew, 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 pew. You can hear the breath in the engine. That is actually kind of a nice little detail. Hi, Sleepy. How are you? So yeah, we had a hot water line split last night in the laundry room. Soaked into the floor. There was water coming up between the freaking floorboards and everything. And then today, earlier today, I drove my stepdaughter to her doctor's appointment. Yeah, it was the hot water line for the washing machine. Fucking. I walked into the laundry room. I was like, why does it sound like there's water dripping? And I stepped onto and as soon as I stepped onto the floor, all you heard was the squishing of the water coming up between the floorboards. I'm like, oh no, because it's a hardwood laminate floor. Hardwood laminate with subfloor on concrete. So you know where that water went, right? Nowhere, because concrete. Fucking. Oh. The worst part is now some of the boards are curling. So the floor is drying up because I shut the water line off. So I shut the hot water line off for the washing machine and the laundry tub. So it looks like the flooring's gonna need to be fixed. It's like $40, $40-ish total to replace the water line. It's something that luckily it's not something that requires a plumber. It's something I can do myself. Well, yeah, at least it's drying, but the problem is because it's a hardwood, it's a hardwood laminate. The floor is kind of lifting along the edges, which is not fun, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm fucking tired. I won't even get into it. I'm not even gonna get into it. Let's just put it that way. I am like, I still haven't done my taxes. I didn't even bother. Yeah, it's just because it's like, I'm like, okay, well, there's shit breaking around the house that's got to be fixed, and it's like, so it's, yeah. To say I am weary is an understatement. I got a light showed as delivered to post office, and magically they scanned as being in Kansas City. What? Wait, what the fuck? How? Neither of those two. Yeah, right? It's 3 hours away from you. You're like, bro, what? How was it delivered to post office? Just scanned as being in. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense, bro. It makes no freaking sense, dude. Post office in Kansas City. Yeah, that sounds about right. Last time I checked, Sleepy, you don't live in Kansas. By the way, if you're wondering where my camera is, I do have one. Here, you know what? Here, just because before anybody asks, I'm going to turn it on. There's the camera. Okay. Oh, you live in, yeah. Well, no, yeah. You don't live in Kansas City though. You don't live in Kansas City. I'm 3 hours. Yeah. Southwest of Kansas City. There you go. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yes, you live in Kansas, just not in Kansas City. $6 hours to pick up package after that. Yeah, no, that's redonkulous. That'd be absolutely crazy. Oh, we got points into mastery. Sure, why not? We'll take that and we'll take that. Why not? You know what? Let's switch the car up. I think You know what? Let's go with my Colorado. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. There we go. We're in the Colorado. It seems a little more appropriate for where we are right now. I don't know, why is this thing backfiring like that? I think this thing needs some work, man. I have a Chevy Colorado. Yeah, see, there you go. Now we can fish tail like a boss. Trail. You saw that? Yeah, he's a freaking trail boss trim. Bro, right? Look at this. This is a trim package. It's even got the roll cage. I don't care, it's using fuel. I don't care. Burn that fuel. Oh, hell yeah, burn it. Oh, listen, the prices are going to get worse next week, Posan. Everywhere, for everyone. Prices are going to get bad everywhere for everyone for fuel. It doesn't matter where you live, it's going to get bad. This week is just the start of it, you know? Liters, Canada. We use the metric system in Canada. So here's the thing. Right now, at the gas pump, at the fuel pump, it is $1.28 a liter Canadian. Yeah, no, the Strait of Hormuz is 100% a shooting gallery right now. It's fucking brutal. Hey, easy with the caps. Not all caps in my chat. Yeah, exactly. Well, comparative to Europe, yeah, that is cheap. Actually, I think even compared to the US, it's cheap. It's like 280, 295 per gallon here USD. Okay, so a gallon is 3 liters. So I think our price, if you did the conversion from Canadian dollars to US dollars, probably about the same then per gallon, roughly. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Oh my God. All right, so while I said we're cruising, we technically are. It's just, you know, sometimes you just got to drift while you're in the drift zone, you know? We're not really drifting. This is more like doing rally. And by the way, I had considered jumping into Assetto Corsa, like Assetto Corsa Rally. Because the new update, they added Monte Carlo and everything. I've just got to get the wheel rigged properly for it. That's not cheap, man. Listen, $3.80 a liter, I would not be paying that. In fact, nobody here would be able to pay that. Most people would have to stop driving if it was that price. You would see a lot more people walking or cycling. Because you think about it, the average, because I live in a rural community and a lot of people around here have trucks, the average fuel tank on some of these trucks is 120 liters. You do the math at $3.80 a liter on a 120 liter tank for a truck, for a farm truck. You do the math. There'd be nobody. The farmers would be walking. Like the farmers would start riding horseback again. It'd be cheaper. Yeah, that is insane. The other thing to think of too is that a lot of it comes down to fuel, like reserves, like what, because a lot of countries have fuel reserves. Okay, I think I realized why I didn't really drive the Colorado a whole lot. While I love this look, I don't know what this thing's rigged for, but the constant crackle and popping, just, it drives me nuts. I don't like cars that make that noise. It's like, come on. Can we be, you know, demure? I'm open to car suggestions, by the way. Flying Spur, not really a Bentley fan. Ooh, that M5 is nice, though. Do I have an M? Wait, do I have? I don't. Shit. But I do have. Ooh, let's go with that. We're gonna, yes. It's gravel. I mean, no, but the crackle is from the, it's constantly. That thing wasn't even rigged for gravel, though. You know, the one thing I hope that we get in Forza Horizon 6, this is a little detail thing. You notice the clock on the dashboard? I would really like it if that actually became a working clock and that it was set to your local time. What nuts life? It is the weekend. How I'm tired. I'm weary. Like, I had a bunch of financial stuff that's come up that I'm not sure what to do with. So all I know is that today I was able to pay my phone bill. That was it. That was the extent of what I was able to pay this month. I was able to cover my mobile bill, and yeah, it is what it is. So that's weighing on me a bit. By the way, that price is $10.04. $10.40 American? Holy shit. Wow. That is okay. Sleepy developer. Or yeah. Posan. $10.40 American per gallon? Sleepy, could you imagine paying $10.40? Could you imagine $10.40 a gallon? Fuck that. Not a chance. No way. Yeah. Hell no. No. $10. You know what? I would sell a car. If I owned a car, I would sell it. $10.40 a gallon. I'd be like, nope. Fucking whatever I need isn't that bad. I don't need it that bad, you know? That's the price range, price in averaged. Wow. That is craziness. Yeah, no, I imagine there are probably a lot of people who are laughing right now, laughing in electric. Or laughing in a hybrid. Till they let me, work full time. Yeah, work from home full time. No doubt, right? I think this weekend I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna figure out how much it's gonna cost me to get the capacitors, like the components to fix my speakers, because I can't do another week of this stuff in my ears with the headphones and the earbuds. I can't. I'll fucking lose my mind. Because the other issue is now after 2 weeks, my ears are starting to hurt. Another reason why I don't do ear headphones or earbuds long term. It's the one thing I've actually come to realize is headphones, like even good headphones, it's hard to balance audio. It's stupidly difficult to balance audio, right? So it's like, oof. By the way, just for the record, so everyone understands this, most of my cars are stock. You know, something I want them to add working indicators and windows in freaking Forza Horizon 6 to the cars. I want to be able to turn it into like a legit full-on driving experience. I feel like that is something that we kind of need from a Forza game. You know, oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. It's just, I don't know, what the hell, bro? The other issue I have is this is wired. I won't use wire. I don't like wireless. Even my AirPods, they're wireless, but I don't like using wireless. The issue I have is if I'm playing a game and I go to move my arm while I'm streaming because of where the microphone is, I forget that there's a cord here and I get snagged in my own goddamn cord. Oh, by the way, Sleepy, how are those speakers working for you? Are they good or? And have you taken a look on the inside yet? See how they are. They seem okay? That's good. Like the thing, ultimately, they are a good speaker. I just think the problem is that PreSonus, I think they use cheap caps, right? So I haven't taken them apart yet. Yeah. I think I want it like this weekend. I want to set up the because now that I've got the soldering equipment, I want to set up the I need to clean. Oh. I need to clean up the workspace so I can set up the soldering equipment. My God, I swear to God. Oh, the derpiness of that dude was, I don't know what that dude's doing, but no idea what's happening anymore. This has gotten ridiculous, chat. It's gotten ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know. To say I'm excited for Horizon 6 is a slight understatement considering I've already changed my license plate. If I could have put Japanese characters on my plate, I would have. I would have 100% put freaking Japanese characters on my plate. Absolutely. That looks like golf course over there, by the way. Like that looks like golf course. Thinking of upgrading to a better quality record player. How old is that player that you're using? By the way, that is a nice looking player. I forgot how long the day cycle is in this. I kind of wish that the night cycle was just as long. Like 2050. Okay, that's not that bad then. Oh, you got it from Walmart? Man, I don't have, again, another one of those things that, you know, house fire, 11 years. Shit, it's really been 11 years. Holy goddamn. Wow. $11 as of February 25th was the house fire when I lost it all. Getting the urge to collect vinyl again. For me, as much as I would like to collect stuff, the issue I have is I've got nowhere to put it. I don't want to be collecting a bunch of stuff because I don't really have anywhere to, like, I don't have anywhere to put it or to display it. So I wouldn't, as much as I would love to, like, have, like, get back into, like, vinyl and stuff like that, it's just, it comes down to a space component for me. That, by the way, your Beatles record, that box set is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous freaking, dude, that is absolutely stunning. I didn't, okay, oh. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize we had, yeah, we're driving the Beamer off-road, okay? Don't make a big deal out of it, all right, chat? Don't you dare. Just driving off-road in a BMW, okay? It's not an M5. Or, no, it is an M5. It's not an X5, that's what I meant. Not an X5, chat. It's an M5, not an X5. Does the Bimmer come with turn signals? Unfortunately, no cars in Forza Horizon come with turn signals. Even though all of these vehicles should have turn signals, none of them do. And ultimately my wish is that Forza, with the Forza Horizon series, that we get stuff like that. That's ultimately what my wish would be. Bimmer drivers use their middle fingers for say. I mean, whoa, easy. Wow. Really? That's how it's gonna be, huh? Bimmer drivers use their middle fingers for sleep. I mean, maybe it depends on the driver. Man, that dude was ripping. That dude was ripping, bro. Okay, so we're just out for a rip, bud. We're gonna hit the beach here. Ultra cinematic views. I don't know whose house this is. It doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, that's a nice truck, though. That's a nice truck. Oh. Is that a that's a player. That dude's doing the same thing. They're just driving. There are a bunch around the uni campus I work at. They drive like they're transporting a VIP in a war zone. I mean, that sounds pretty accurate, honestly. Okay, let's, what do we got here? What else we got? Bugatti, no to the Bugatti. Bugatti is just not my thing, okay? I'm not feeling it. Well, I mean, we could do the Ferrari though. Ooh, Ford Drift. We can do the Ford F450 Platinum. Look at the size of this thing. It's a fucking monster. This thing's got dualies on the back, chat. That's not what I would classify as a cruising car, though, so we're not gonna do it, but holy. Oh, just remember, every one of the cars that has an anime skin on it is uwu 100 horsepower higher. It's an extra 100 uwu horsepower. An extra 100 uwus. Is that the... Oh, that is the 19... Oh, it's the Fox body. Let's go. Yep. We're driving the Fox body, baby. Let's go. Oh, God, yeah. It's a Ford POS. This is, by the way, just so you guys understand, my cars are all stock. These are all stock. I don't have anything done up for anything special. This is stock. Paul Walker launch. Hey. Too soon, sir. Too soon. Paul. My God, this car though. Not sure what that's all about. Okay, Leela. Oh, somebody just rang the doorbell. I do feel like I owe everyone a bit of an apology for the shorter stream today. It's just, like I said, you know, it was like we had the hot water line split for the washing machine yesterday, and then I had last night, and so I had a bunch of water to clean up and everything, and now I've got to look at trying to fix the floor, hopefully, and I got to look at a new set of doors for the basement because the frame is actually, I just realized, like, the frame, two of the windows, front windows for the upper floor have got dry rot in them, in the window frames, so it's like I'm starting to price these things out. This is all stuff that has to get fixed, and it's not cheap. And I still haven't, and the worst part is like health-wise, I still haven't gotten anything back about the sleep dentistry or CPAP, so my sleep is still not doing great. So there's a lot. I got a lot sitting on my shoulders right now that I've been finding it hard to turn on the go live this week, because it feels like every time I turn around, there's another thing added to the list, and the list just keeps getting larger and larger, and there feels like there's no end to it. We're gonna go left. Don't do what the previous owners of my house did and use a shed load of what looked like either Bondo or cotton. No. You do know. You have to replace those things. You can't. It has to be. And the worst part is, though, is it's like the upper window frames, like those front windows. Those are the south facing windows. So the doors down here, so we've got water penetrating underneath the bottom of the door frame. And the door, it's like door frame, and the doors themselves are just like, they're circa 1990s. That entire frame and the door is $1,200. Brand new, to replace two of the front windows, like I know all of the windows are going to have to be replaced because they were all same era, right? None of these windows have been replaced since this place was built. If those ones in the front are dry rotting on the interior frame, that means that the other ones probably are. Yeah, I just haven't bothered to go poking because I don't want to. You know what I mean? And I didn't go poking intentionally on those ones. It's just I opened them when the weather was nice at the start of the week, and I was like, oh, what's that? And I went, and it fucking disintegrated. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? Like, as big as my, yeah, no, I won't use, you can't use Bondo or plastic wood to fill that stuff. It has to be replaced because dry rot is caused by like moisture and mold over time. Like once it's into the wood, you can't get rid of it. It just works its way through, right? So the only thing you can do is just replace. So I don't know what the windows are going to cost. I mean, I'm looking at like roughly $40. The water line for the hot water line for the washing machine is the easiest thing. It's about $40, right? I'm going to try to figure out how to fix that this weekend. I don't know what to do about the floor, the laundry room floor yet. I might actually have to just tear all of that flooring out. Because the problem is once a hardwood laminate floor starts splitting and curling, you can't, it's hard to fix that. Had dry rot fixed in 2021 and it costs an FU level. Yeah, see, the thing is like replacing the things, I can do that work myself. I don't have to pay someone to do it. I just have to be able to have the stuff here to do it. So like replacing the 2 front windows on the upper floor, I have to have those windows here, right? The windows and the caulking, and then that's fine. Same with the door down, like the door down here on the ground floor. I just have to have the door and frame and the hardware and the caulking here, and I can do it in a day. I just need like one good dry warm day, and I would need the mortar mix to actually fill in underneath on the outside to prevent like water penetration. So doing the work is not the hard part. It's making sure I have the stuff here to do the work. If the stuff is here, I can fix it. That's kind of honestly the beauty of growing up the way that I did. I grew up with the skills. It's having the money to be able to buy the parts in order to do the work. Like, if I needed to say there was something wrong and I had to gut this room back to the bare studs and re-drywall it, I'd have no problem. I just need the drywall, mud, and paint, and I can do it, you know? Doing that work is easy. It's just making sure I have the stuff to do it. And like that's gonna be the hard thing because I'm the last couple of months I've been struggling to just pay my stuff. So oh, we got somebody flying around the corner like a jackass. I mean, there's been a couple of times in the last 2 months where I've actually been like, maybe it's time I stop streaming, stop doing the content creation. Well, would it be possible to do it in stages? Probably. Like the one nice thing about it is because it's just replacement. It's replacement work. We don't need anything from the town because we're not changing anything structurally. It's repair work. So we're not doing any kind of major renovation or anything. It's like strictly repair. The one thing about, like, unfortunately, the door down here is a one-shot deal. It's got to be like the $1,200 to buy the door and then get it going. Like I've already priced out like the doors, the door for down here just to get an idea. And like the scary part is the low end is 1,200. The high end is like 5 grand. That's just for the fucking door and the frame. And if I was paying somebody to do the work, then you've got to, but again, thankfully it's one of those, I know I can do the work myself, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't know. I'll just take it a step at a time. I gotta, the first thing to fix is the hot water line to the washing machine first. That's the most important part. Gotta fix that first. I don't know. I keep it kind of hidden. I try not to, because I don't like talking about it. I've been struggling with it. Been struggling with the whole content creation thing. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I haven't really. I've got it. She and Eliza and I got to sit down and sort of figure that stuff out. Like this weekend, we got $800 on the brakes on the car, right? So like, because the brakes haven't been done on the car ever, so we're doing. Now the car is a 2023 and it's got over 120,000 kilometers on it. So the fact that the car it's 2023, yeah, I think it's the 2023. No, 2022. So 4 years she's owned that car, and it just now needs brakes, but it's $800 for the brakes. Right, like, but it's got to get done this weekend because she's back and forth to Toronto with it, and that drive, it's a safety that at that point it becomes a safety concern, right? Like that's, this it comes back to the age-old adage is, when it rains it pours. I just wish it would. That's what it boils down to. I just wish it would. Okay, for a minute. So, yeah, today it was just, I was feeling like the cinematic drive was the vibe. I was just feeling that this was 100% the vibe for today. Jump into a couple of different cars, just drive around. No wheel, and that's the other thing. I didn't plug in the wheel today, so it's actually, you know what, Audi? That is a good idea. Let's jump into the Porsche now. Let's jump into the Porsche now. Or a Porsche, anyway. Okay. The Range Rover, the 1973 Range Rover, would have been nice for some off-road stuff. How many? Holy shit, how many RX-7s do I have? Jesus. All right. Now, I have a couple of Porsches. I have a couple. What are we thinking here? Like I said, I have a few. Got so many Porsches. Oh, you've got the 356A 1600 Super. Oh, that's such a beautiful car. All right. We have a 2004 GT3.
It's over 9,000!
Sleepy Developer has just tipped 300. Use it for whatever needs fixing first.
Holy. Sleepy. Dude. Sleepy, sometimes you hurt my brain.
By Grabthar's hammer. What a savings.
Hi, Slider. Sleepy, holy shit, dude. Dude. I never ever want anyone to ever make themselves short. I said anonymous, and I said hi, Slider. I know it's not you. I said anonymous did the Grabthars. Slider, I said hello to you. Sir. Are you guilty? Are you guilty of something? I think two Sliders feeling guilty. All right, you know what? We're gonna take the we're gonna take the GT3 RS. By the way, exposed. You're not exposed. I can see it says anonymous. Okay. Relax. Sociopath, non-problems. Swear to God. All right, so. I heard it, the over 9,000. I was like, oh boy. So that one comes up for the highest tip of the day. So if somebody were to like beat out Sleepy's tip, they would get the it's over 9,000. I kind of want to go that way, but we're in a Porsche, so we're not going to go that way. Not going that way. Swing and a miss. Sleepy, you've got to be one of the kindest human beings on this planet. I swear to God. What? Why are you Anonymous, why are you gasping? We got a couple of bodies over here apparently doing some drifties. Drifty boys. I think I've listen, it's funny that Forza Horizon 5 is wrapping up and coming to an end. Well, when I say wrapping up, I mean because Forza Horizon 6 is coming out in May. And we're going to Japan. But it took me this long to get the game dialed in to where I feel like it's like representative of a realistic experience, like cinematic experience. It took me so long to dial this shit in. No, what? Okay, tell the story. You showed the picture. By the way, nice haircut. Really nice haircut. What? Yeah, go ahead. Share the story. What happened? Oop. Oh, we just scraped paint. Shit. God damn it. That just ate shit. Yes, exactly. Give us the snippet. Oh my. Older gentleman, Marine vet, was in the lobby waiting for his haircut. He didn't check in online. I did, so he got angry when I was handled first. You know what I did? I paid for his and my haircut. Aw, dude. See? That's just something that people don't do anymore. That's what I mean. This is what I was saying. You were like one of the kindest fucking human beings on this planet. I swear to God. Yeah, Slider, you're right. Sometimes we all need a good handling. It's true. That is very true. If they could tell him I paid for it, he'd think quickly and laugh. You know, the thing is, though, ultimately, you probably made that guy's day. Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. Confuse people with kindness. Okay. I would like to I want one of the tour buses. I want that to be a Forza vehicle. I want a tour bus, bro. I want a tour bus. Sleepy went, we need more nice people. Instantly became the person right? Like, kind of was thinking, yeah. Here's the thing. So if he's a retired vet, right? Marine vet. You did that for him. That's probably the nicest thing somebody has done for him in a very long time. But him being a vet, you probably caught him so off guard that he didn't know what to say other than thank you. Being kind to someone when they're having a rough day, sometimes I think it's very disarming. And it catches, like, because I think ultimately we never really truly know what someone is going through. Yeah, and you're right. He probably has seen some shit in his day. And it comes down to, like, at the end of the day, I don't think we really truly understand what someone is going through or has gone through. We don't know their story, right? Because we're not them. So we can't know that unless we, sit down and have those conversations with people like that, you know? There we go, sunrise chat. There is something rather beautiful about this game. I'm always judging myself too harshly and being hard on myself. Call it. If you ever notice, some of the kindest people out there usually are the hardest on themselves, and a lot of that comes from upbringing too. It's not because we were like people were hard to us. It's that sometimes being kind also brings with it hard lessons. Self-imposed higher standard. It's kind of a perfection thing, yeah. Just move ahead and try is the point of above, yeah. Great quote for people who shit on themselves. I pretended to be somebody I wanted to be until I finally became that person, or he became me. Yeah, that right there is something. All right. We're just sitting here staring at the sunrise on the beach in Mexico, right? Just like funny experiences at work. First was how a client asked, "Why are you talking to me in language?" So I went, because your file said that's your language. He went, "Oh, well, change that." Oh, well, there you go. Shit. Just gonna sit here for a moment and just sort of enjoy the beach, I think. Let's just say I strive to be the invisible one in the family, never complained, didn't talk about issues or stuff that bothered me. Youngest. Was very young when parents split, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you end up becoming the one that cares about everyone else, and I was the oldest, so I usually ended up getting saddled with a lot of stuff that I feel like you shouldn't get saddled with as a kid. That makes sense. Cary Grant quote, "Change is incremental." It is incremental. Getting saddled? I mean, listen, you're not saddling me. If anything, Sleepy Developer's saddling me. Get saddled. We're watching the sunrise. I can ride back, bitch? Are you sure? Are you sure you can ride back, bitch? I can never say thank you enough, I feel like. I always feel like I'm either saying thank you or I'm saying sorry. A lot. The second funny experience was me going, "This is name from company," calling in the name of company, and he went, "I used to work for that company." Yes, that's why we're calling in the name of that company. You know, the thing is like, funny thing is, Slider, I've had to talk to the person that I fired. Okay. That was probably one of the worst things I've ever had to do, is letting people go. If there was ever one thing that ever fucking gutted me working in business, like doing corporate stuff, it was actually having to let people go, having to fire them. I did not enjoy that experience. Like, that was never something I enjoyed doing. Networking groups are small even. Yeah, they are. Absolutely, right? All right, yeah, we're going a little beach road run here, okay? There's a beach road. We're just gonna beach road this. Get at it. Why did it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is... What just happened? Why is... What happened? Why is my cinematic DOF just got all broken? Hold on. You've been disconnected. Please try again. I know I'm not... Okay, I'm going to turn the cinematic DOF off. Because apparently that's not working. Oh. Retry. All right, fine. We'll just do solo. Tell it. Wants to be like that? We'll do it solo. City over 1 million. You run into people all the effing time. Leads to similar job leads. Poke stream with stick. Wait, what? Did my stream? Did my stream die? Interesting. Yeah, apparently even my control for my Spotify went, what the fuck? But I didn't lose any. The weird part is I didn't lose frames. No lost frames, no render lag, no skip frames, none of that. How? What in the actual F? That is weird, man. Yes, I could actually do with a bit of a laugh, Pastel. How are you doing, man? Lots of guones. I'll guone you. I'll kick you in the guone if you're not careful, Slider. Actually, I can't do that. Slider might like that. Slider might actually enjoy getting kicked in the guone. Yeah, Twitch. This is what is going on, man. I can't. Okay, so you know the weird part, chat? Hold on. Wait, why can I not connect to the internet? What in the actual... Okay, so Sleepy Developer can... Is it working? Can you guys see me and hear me fine? Well, okay, thanks, Sleepy. Thanks for letting us know. What the fuck? I can't even... Okay, so the weird part is I can't even... Can't load Twitch. I can't load YouTube. YouTube is not loading for me. It says connect to the internet. You're offline. Check your connection. And yet, here's, you know, the dumb thing. Okay, hold on. I'm going to... what? Okay, hold on. I'm going to do something here. I did not like doing that, but try it again anyway. All right, give me a second here. It says connected, private network. Yeah, okay, so okay. Okay, so the weird part is... Yeah, this is the weird part. That's the weird part. I'm like, bro. Oh, hey, look. Okay. Okay, whoa. Wait for it. All right, looks like email finally came up. YouTube is now back up. YouTube Studio is back up. Okay. All right. So okay. All right. Well, that appears to be working. Better. Anyway. All right. Can I get into Twitch? That was... And now I can get back into Twitch. All right. Let's see if I can get into my creator dashboard here. Why does it show me as offline? What the frack? Bro. Let's see if that works. Hey, look, Twitch is back. What the fucking... What in the actual hell? All right, hold on. Let me check the back end here. Let me. I gotta go in now. I gotta go into my. Yeah, I see you clearly now. The twitchiness. That's good. I'm glad that you can see me now. That was. Oh no. It's not a bad pun. That. Like, why? What the frack? What in the actual hell? Chat. Well, I'm glad that YouTube didn't go down, but it was like, that was the weirdest goddamn thing ever. No, it wasn't a bad pun. That was weird. Like, I oh my God. I took it from that one song, I Can See You Clearly Now, The Rain Is Gone, put my, yeah. Can you though? Can you see clearly now? Is the rain actually gone? All right, so what I think I'm going to do, because it was doing weirdness and I think maybe I will take that as a sign to just, shit, I can't even see chat right now. Hold on. I closed that chat window for a second. I didn't even, 1 second. Hold on, Sleepy, I'm sorry. Sir, I think I might have. Sleepy's over on freaking, probably YouTube's probably like, guys, hello. But I can't actually, I keep forgetting I have that still also in my, ain't no viewer. Yeah, that was a little strange that I had to do that. I think what I might do is I am going to take that as maybe the sign that I should just wrap things up here and go and get some things done and go and have some dinner and take the doggies. We by the way, chat, I dislike March for this one reason. It was 17 degrees Celsius at the start of the week. 17. Open windows, warm fresh air, you know, like putting on the t-shirts and everything is nice and warm. Today, it's -2. We got 5.5 inches of snow. Tomorrow is going to be +8 and rain. And then sunny and 12 degrees Celsius on Sunday. What that ends up being, and here's the thing is, Eliza always, like, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to use this term. She refers to March as being bipolar, and I'm like, no, you're absolutely correct. March is very much bipolar. It's kind of what March does. You know. And yeah, it's like holy crap. And you know, ultimately I don't want to keep the snow. Ultimately, I'd be glad if the snow just went away. I would be okay with that. I'd be 100% okay with it. Sleepy's like, y'all can keep the snow. But what if I don't want to keep the snow? What if I don't want to keep the snow, sir? What if we say no? And choose to not keep the snow? Sleepy, just keep the, I don't want to keep the snow, sir. Does the camera look really dark to you guys? That is 100%. I don't have a lot of extra light on right now. Oh my God, that makes me... Okay, yes, I look orange. Chat, I look orange. Holy crap, this light is... At least the light has a remote though, so that's nice. Chat, there you go. A bit? Cheeto Bandit El Norte. Is that the Northern Cheeto Bandit? Am I the Northern Cheeto Bandit? Cheeto Bandito del Norte. The Northern Cheeto Bandit. That's right. That's right. I'm as a Canadian, I am the Cheeto Bandit. Yeah, it is. I don't have a lot of extra. It's not nearly as bright as it normally is down here, so it's Cheeto Bandit. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna go find somebody. Like I said, I don't know what happened that was kind of strange. I'm gonna send you guys over to Hunter. Hunter is back into Blossom the Seed of Life. I'm gonna go, first of all, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and grab a hug. I feel like I need a hug right now. And so I'm gonna go and sit down next to mom and see if she will Twitch mom and see if she will give me a hug. I can't wait for my lights upgrade. Dude, Schrodinger's cat with my, yeah, Schrodinger's lights. Sleepy Developer has Schrodinger. How many of those Elgato lights did you get? Those Elgato freaking key lights that you got, we can't get in Canada right now. I went looking. Apparently we can't get them in Canada right. I don't know why. I don't know why, but apparently we can't get them in Canada. We're not allowed. I can get all the other Corsair stuff from Elgato, but I can't get the goddamn key lights. And weird. It is what it is. But yeah, so I'm going to send you guys over to the Hunter Wild. Hunter is still playing Blossom the Seed of Life. He is also doing a giveaway if you are a member of his community. And that also means joining his Discord. So they do have rules if you want to get in and you want to get yourself a copy of Blossom. This game looks like a lot of fun. And just Hunter is another one of those. He's a super kind human being. He's a kind soul. Wonderful, wonderful person. I'm very grateful to classify him as a friend. Yeah, there are rules. Yeah, he has rules on his giveaways. You can't just... Yeah, he has rules. You got to be a member of his community. Otherwise, it's not happening. Okay? Listen. Yeah, rules. Rules. I'm going to send you over there. You guys have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for all of your kindness and your support. Even though sometimes I don't feel like I deserve it, I appreciate it. I want you guys to know that. Thank you. I'll be back on Monday. I don't know what we're going to do on Monday yet. I'm going to get through the weekend first. I'll see if I can come up with some ideas. I might put a poll up in the Discord over the weekend. Let you guys have a say in how next week goes. With the caveat, you can't choose Tuesday. All right? You can't choose Tuesday. No Tuesdays allowed. I'm out of here. Twitch, YouTube. Have a wonderful weekend. See you on Monday. Cheers, everybody.